I was 36 at the time with 5 young children, but I took a job writing radio shows. 4-minute programs, 5 days a week, syndicated to 500 radio stations. And the first one I wrote was called Portrait of a Patriot. I had done a number of the presidents, and the client said, look, you haven't done George Washington. And I said he was such a bore. The cherry tree story, and I cannot tell a lie, and all the rest of it. And they said to do it. I started researching him and fell in love with him. And then it took 3 years to write the book. I called it Aspire to the Heavens. And so to see the tenderness between them, and you know, when he died, she said, I have nothing left to fear, and moved upstairs from their bedroom to an upstairs bedroom. So it was so, I mean, that said everything about I have nothing left to fear. She had lost her 4 children. She did, thank God, have grandchildren, but she had lost so much, but that was her last fear, that he would die before her. So I think it's a lovely story of them. If you listen to the surface stuff, the picture of 2 grandparents, because they kept saying that Martha was older, because she looked so old. Well, she was probably 50 at that point. But the point is, they don't realize those are her grandchildren. I used to go down to Mount Vernon, down in the morning and up in the afternoon, to talk to he wasn't caretaker, he was the one who ran the estate. And when I rang his bell, I said, oh, you're writing another book about Washington? And I said, well, yes, I am. And he asked me a couple of questions. So he knew I knew the background, and thoroughly knew the background. And one time when I was speaking, about 10 books later, I said my first book was about George Washington, and it went nowhere, but I loved it. And actually, a direct descendant of George Washington's brother was in the audience. She found the book, brought it to Mount Vernon, and said we should republish this book. And I said, yes, but you're not going to use that dumb title. I want it called Mount Vernon Love Story. So, and it became a bestseller. And I know that at Mount Vernon, they send them books, or sell them in the bookstore, or send them as a thank you for a contribution.